Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit Data. So today exactly I'm gonna talk about how we can get this ITM, ATM, OTM utilizing Alice Brew free API in Python. Okay. So to do this stuff, okay, I must say that if you don't have an account in Alice Blue, just follow link in the description and go for it. Okay, and so suppose if anybody don't have an have an account and don't have an API, okay, and especially the person who's exactly getting an account from under my referral, so I can assist them. You can just get in WhatsApp with me, okay, and yeah, so you can try by yourself as well. Okay, just open an account and you can visit this develop a minus api.aliceblue online.com. okay, so dashboard will be there, so you can follow this URL. It is not in HTTPS, so what browser will tell you that it is not safer, but you can visit to the advanced a hyperlink will be there. Just click on that and say proceed to visit this API. Okay, now what happens if you visit this, they ask for the credentials and it is safer, so no issues. And you just have to say I want to create an app, and just give your app name and then redirect URL. Okay, and say I accept. So it will after this accept, it will give an API as well as a secret key. Okay, just copy them and paste it in your any kind of a text folder. Okay, and deutilize as I do for my various videos have been done. I've been how you can get the authorization thing, so you can follow. There is a video is available in my channel in a home section and video section. I've been already explained how you can generate the access token, so do follow. Okay, so if you follow that steps, just you have to paste some codes, and if you press F5 it will good to go. Otherwise you can visit my website. There is a video is there related to this part, okay, explaining this Alice Blue free of cost API to automate trades in Python, when I've been explained how you can generate the access token, and you can check what it is going on. So you can follow this stuff, you just get these things. And with this API secret you need to add one more, which is app ID. Okay, so suppose if you are not getting this code or any help is required, you can come to my WhatsApp and can get that help. I will definitely gonna assist you for the connection in API with Alice Blue in Python. Okay, so if you have anything, you just come. So I have been already generated to this this Alice Blue API these things. Okay, originally I must say that I am utilizing this because this is what the URL you should give it. Say if it is asking for create app now, you should give this here URL. Say app name, you can give it whatever you want. URL as you can give this one. So https and .aliceblue on online.com/plugin/callback. Okay, so just do it, and if you face any issues, just let me know. Now what happens is, suppose I'm going those this videos. I've been already done a lot of videos regarding this part. Okay, so how you can get all those things, since I've been already doing video and I've been pasting some of the codes. Okay, major I'm pasting the codes. Now what happens, previously I've been done some videos getting of the strike prices. Okay, so I've been purely utilize this kite.trade/instruments for accessing those stuff. Okay, but in this case what I'm gonna do is I will utilize this Alice Blue API itself. So whatever they offered in their API, I'm gonna utilize that stuff, and I'm gonna give you those things which is required, which is earlier, as in case of I'm giving this, so that is also you can follow. Okay, but I think if we are retaining purely to the Alice Blue API, and I think Alice Blue offers in major vast each and everything. Okay, their access token generation is simple, and their WebSocket data is good. Okay, you can subscribe up to 250 symbols. So suppose if I in a bank nifty, if I get some around 250 option symbols, I can subscribe them and can fetch and can do whatever I want. Okay, so you can follow. So right now I definitely have done these things. So I will tell you step by step what are the things required in prerequisite itself. Okay, if you don't follow this video, you can still can do So suppose if I've been already done video regarding this one. So you just need this code from these sections, and I will do some rectification. That's it. And I've been done already video where exactly you have to just check how to give all those things while calling the instruments. Say suppose in a future if you want to get, you need to set some expiry, and what are the things are required you need to fill, and you can call your this instruments whichever you want as in call and put, and whatever the instruments you are looking for your trading purpose. Otherwise you can take it from this as well. Whatever you want, you can get the trading symbol and just get in your while placing the orders, just give it and you can do. So some of the videos which you can follow have been already explained, so please go through it. So if I am calling this things which have been done in this video, so I must say that I have been done a clear explanation for this purpose, how you can get the expiry date. So I think I've been done manually expiry date, but in this case you can get an automatic way. So if you get that expiry, put it the expiry date, like as I've been in this code, they have been already told how to put all those things which have been explained in these things. So you can just get these things and put it in an expiry whichever it is required, in a format whichever they are telling. Okay, otherwise you can utilize our steps. Okay, so whichever you feel like, just try to give those things, and you will get whatever instruments you are getting. Okay, so try that these things. So I've been already done the explanation, so I'm not going to do further on these things. Okay, just follow, and if you after getting API, just follow the videos and follow this GitHub Pages API. Okay, so for more convenient, I've been done simplifications. So for that purpose, you follow these videos in my channel. Now what we gonna do is we will definitely gonna get that ITM, ATM, OTM. Say if I say ITM means in the money. So if you visit this chain, I mean if you are an option trader or say trader, you are definitely visiting this NSE India exchange. Okay, whichever in white color, whichever I see these things. Okay, so this is OTM this is put OTM. Okay, and this is for call. Okay, so call OTM. Okay, so whichever we see in this, okay, means value whichever we see this in a color wise. Okay, so that is ITM, and left side you get calls and right side you get puts. So it is very much simple. What I'm gonna do is I will take those strike prices which I'm already telling you. Okay, so I will get that strike price, this strike price which is required. Okay, so if I say ATM, now what happens, whatever the value right now as of running 16,049. Okay, so sorry, I will go with the bank nifty. It will be same for these things as well, for nifty or bank nifty. The some differences will be there. So if you get the differences, you are good to go. So now what happens, so suppose this value is there. Okay, so now the bank nifty is running around 34,682. Means from this we can state it clearly. So whatever the near value is there, multiple of 100 will be our ATM. So 34,700 will be our ATM. Now what happens, say all this is calls, whatever we'll get, it is in ITM itself, and this is OTM. Now what happens, if I get to this part 34,700 in our call, it is in ITM, and but in case of put it is OTM. Okay, but in this case what happens, this is ATM remains same. In case of put it will be an OTM, but in case of call it will be an ITM. Okay, so this is how we will recognize. So we'll see these things and we will try to recognize which is if I just get this ATM, so below whatever the values are there, we will say call ITM. Okay, and greater than this 34,700 will be our put ITM. And now what happens if it is vice versa, say suppose if it is greater than, so we will say call OTM, and if it is lesser than, we will say put OTM. So that's how we will receive. So it is very much simple. If you get that ATM above, below, we will call these things. So we will gonna do it in a simplification manner. So I've been already copied the video and I generated the access token. So I will do some changes since I don't want the symbols in my CSV. So I just take it out, and I've been done already some simplification. So master contact, I think it is not required, so just take it out. Now what happens, only this things is required. Okay, and we will close each and everything, and we will focus only option chain as of right now. So everything is good. Now what happens, we will say suppose we got the symbols. Okay, so now only option symbols are there here. Okay, so first of all we'll print this symbols. Okay, which we'll check what are the what things are available in the symbols. Okay, we will check this. So whatever matched symbols will be there, we will get that with the expiry. So automatically we got the expiry date, and from that expiry date, we try to take it out this our symbols. So I've been done some explanation how we can change. If you get with the search instruments, you will get this exchange. If you just put it this exchange and bank nifty, we are good here. Okay, so I must say that if you are not understanding this part, how am I getting this search instruments and these symbols, watch previous video, okay, for these things which have been already shown. And now what happens, say suppose I think I've been received each and everything whatever the it is in symbols, and I have been given into CSV. Right now I have only required this symbol, so we will go with this symbol part, and we will take it out certain things from this this section, and we'll see how we can get only strike price. Okay, so we'll see these things. Say suppose if I have to call symbol, only one thing is required. I will say for that purpose what we gonna do is first of all we need to reset the index. Okay, and we will take it out those index which is not proper, because we need to call them, and for that reasons it should be in a sequence, so that will be good to us. So whatever we are trying to call, so we'll definitely gonna drop first of all I just because I'm just showing you what are the strike prices will be there for each and everything, so for that reason I required. So if I say drop equals true, and symbols of a symbol which I am looking, okay, so I will call this way, and I want only one string of that symbol, so this will be there. Okay, so I think I've been already specifically fetched. Now I want only strike price, so what are the things will be there, so we're gonna see this stuff. Okay, now say bank nifty will be at least 9. So if we count as an array, at least we will go counting, so 9 strings, letters will be there. Okay, and with we will space count space as well, so 9 10 10 plus 2 12, then 13. Okay, 13 plus 5 17, and after 18 from 19th the value will be there. Now we can utilize this regular expression for this purpose. Okay, but what I'm doing is I'm just trying to take it out only which is required for me. Okay, so from we will get as this way. So I'll call, if I can take out this length and can take it this stuff. Okay, but to visualize this certain these things, and if you take it in a pandas, that will be more easy. Now why I'm doing these things, because say suppose if you get a certain thing, certain value, I think if you are in the market especially, and this thing definitely gonna won't change, and if it the syntax or anything has been changed specifically, they have to change entirely, and from that purpose also you can utilize this stuff. Okay, so there is no way out, you just have to go in this way. So I think it is better that we will go in a simpler way, rather than getting in a regular expressions and cutting out those spaces and fetching all those stuff. So it is just easy, just count it and try to take it, and from this point what happens, this is only syntax will be there, the bank nifty will be there, the expiry date will be there, what is month, so that will be only 3 letters, and after that the year will be there, and the spaces and the strike price, and then CEP. So this is how. So if you just say these things, it will be good to go. Now what happens, only certain things from this level it is required. Okay, so if I won't require C for some reasons, so I can just take it out in this format, And if I certain say space 19, if I am going say 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, so to up to 27. And if I am failing this, I can still can take it one more these things. Okay, so we'll try to put this. So 19 is to 27. So I should get the float value, the decimal value as well. Okay, because we know now what happens in this while generating the symbols, as I can see, the strike price is in float. So our syntax will be in the same format. So this decimal is very much necessary. So we can put this same thing in our format as well. Okay. So now we'll try to take and we will say them in a strike. Okay. So I'm gonna do a simple list thing, and I'm gonna put this strike to this search instruments, which I'm doing as in this instruments. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in instruments. So I'm gonna call this once again, and I'm gonna put these things. So how you can do, just see this. So if I have to say in this way, and exactly I have to get it, I have to iterate each and everything for in a range whatever I'm getting. So what I have to say, for x in range I have to need. For that purpose, what I'm gonna do is like I will take these symbols, and in symbols whatever symbol name is there, I'm gonna take that stuff. Okay, so this is my length. So whatever the length is available for these symbols, so I'm gonna fetch those things for me. Okay, so if I say my range is closed, I mean length is closed, range is closed for x in range. Okay, length of symbols, so whatever the length of symbols will be there, it will get for me. Okay, and I will print this strike price stating whatever the things are there. Okay, so we'll see this strike, whatever strike is available. If I just take it as in 26, I'll see the value is like I must see that there is an extra space is there. So I just try to take it out. Let me see whether we have. Okay, so there is extra spaces there while counting, so I missed it. So I've been like this is how you should go for it. Now what happens, so suppose you just looked it carefully, we will got in a string. Now I will convert them in a float. Okay, because I need to search and get whatever I'm looking. So as per the calculation and as per conditionals, we need to get them in a float or an integer value. Now I got the strike. Now say suppose if I have to call this ATM, what I have to first of all I'll get the LTP, or say whatever my close price is there. So I will I get that price, say close price or LTP or whichever you want. Okay, so suppose, so whatever as I say, this is LTP, this is LTP price for me. So 34,682 with the tick size 0.05, which is like 0.65. So now what I have to do is like I have to give this in a price and I do some calculation with it. Okay, so it is very much simple. Since it is an already multiple of 100, so we'll divide these things in by 100. So we'll get that the value. So I will just show you as of right now. So we'll take the price and divide by 100. Okay, in this between these things, this things is not required, I think. So we'll do some simple calculation. I just show you, so it will be much faster. So say if I say print ATM, now sorry, comma is there, so take it out at comma. So we required this, only this stuff, not the comma. Okay, so we'll go with once again. So it is definitely a float value. So as you can see, only 347. So they have been already took it each and everything. If you go as divided by 100, so the value is if I have to get have to multiply by 100, so nearby value they they have been dropped each and everything which is available to other things. So this is like a simple formula which you can get on, just price whatever is there, so just in 100. Okay, so plus 100, So strike prices, it's one and the same. Okay, so if you go, there won't be any kind of a random. So if you go with the bank nifty, it will be like 28,600 and 28,700. So 600, 700, 800. So whatever the differences between the strike prices will be your round of value. So divide whatever you want to do, just a multiple of that one. What I have to say is, like, if I'm selecting the nifty, if I get these things same as with 50 rupees. Okay, so our bank nifty is a multiple of 100 and it will be 50 rupees. So that's how we'll get the differences. So you can take it out the differences, put in these things, and same what I'm gonna do is, like, we'll multiply with these things. Since I want my ATM to be in a float, what I'm gonna do is, like, I will multiply with this stuff 0.0. So now what happens, our value will be 34,700 with decimal. So it is float value which I got. So we got our ATM. So we are good to go here. Okay, so now the only part is remain is ITM. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna call the ITM for this purpose. Okay, and now since all of this strike is required for me to fetch the values which I'm looking for, say ITM value same as I'm tying with the strike. Now say suppose these symbols which I talk, say I think I've been already received my strike price. So whatever the strike value is there, I just get that strike for X in strike. I will I will do it same thing for this as well. Okay, I have to get in range, so I will get all the range whatever the available range is there. Okay, length of our strike, and we will see that value. So whatever the value is there. Okay, and we will close these things. And one more thing which I have to tell here, say I have to put an if conditions. So what I'm gonna do is, while putting this if conditions, what happens, ATM. Now I don't need ATM, but still what I have to say is, like, strike of X. Okay, here also I need the same thing if my condition is met. So strike of X, whatever should be, like, greater than ATM should be greater, like, lesser, sorry, whatever the strike price is less than that, ATM will, like, consider those values, like, whatever the values are there according to the ATM. So whatever the strike price we got, we will check each and every strike price. We will go with the strike price and we will search if it is less than ATM, we'll consider all those value, and even if it is equal, we'll get our call underscore ITM. So our, do remember, 34,700 below, call ATM. So we'll gonna fetch all those call ITM. So let's see. So if our code is good, we will get each and everything what we are looking for. So 34,700. So this is all our call ITM. Okay, so as you can see, 34,700, 34,600. Okay, and same times you can drop the duplicates as well. Okay, which we will do it later. But since we got our from the strike price whatever the values which is in double or something, whichever it is available, we are getting same thing. Okay, so this is how I can recognize. We can put this in a nice form. Okay, I try to draw up the duplicates after when I get them in a data frame until let's go for whatever it is available. Say one more thing is there which I have to, like, so suppose I got the call ITM for myself. Now I want OTM. Okay, so OTM is simple, so I will copy each and everything, and wherever I got less, I have to say greater. Okay, so greater, or say whatever, I mean it is definitely whatever the values are there specially consist, and if I get greater than ATM, means whatever the ITM in the sense it is ATM, whatever it is available nearby value, so we'll get the ITM itself. Now if I say greater than ATM, so below 34,700 whatever value I get, means above, so I have to say I'm gonna fetch these things. Okay, so now the value which we got, so this is our value. So as you can see, 34,700 whatever value above, we are getting all those things. Okay, and now say suppose we got this, we are good to go. So I think we got our what we are looking for. Okay, so from you also can try these things and can check what exactly it is going on. And you can fetch what you really looking for, say whatever the values are there. Now in this case, what happens, say suppose if I am getting with the value, so whichever vice versa will be there. So in our case, if the put thing will be there, the ATM will be the same, but the for put sections certain things will be different. So I'm gonna give you that as well, so you can get the strike price. Say what happens now, the ATM whatever I'm looking for. Okay, so suppose if I have to talk about put ITM, it should be greater. Okay, then only I can say. And the less than part here, OTM should be our the value of ATM. So I can call in this way, say should the section of ATM input will be less than, so that's how you can give it. There is no logic behind what about the equals of ATM or something like that. So this is how you can achieve. Now if I have to say I will get some value of put OTM, and I'm gonna show whether it is belong to the OTM or not. So I have to simply call this strike price, which is last of length, and I'll show you whether it is belongs to the put OTM or not, put out of the money. So whatever the values they will give, will gonna achieve these things. So 34,700. Okay, so I think that is what I have been received like as an ATM, and it is out of the money. Okay, 34,700, so it is out of the money. Okay, so this is you can achieve. Now if I suggest that I'm looking I want to drop some duplicates as well. So what I have to say is I will merge my list. Okay, so in call sections whatever the value is there, I will say them in is call, say call underscore ITM plus call underscore OTM. Okay, and I will put this in a data frame. Same as with this put, so we just have to change from call to put. In this case first comes OTM, since we want to get with our the value which I'm looking for in in a order. Okay, so that's how we'll call. We'll first check with our call, and then we will go with our put. and the same thing I tried to drop the duplicates here. So we say drop underscore duplicates. Same with these things. Okay, so as you can